Hello, I am Garrett Godfrey, and welcome to the Crowdfunding Christian Music Podcast, where I'm working to connect artists with fans and fans with artists, so you can find and fund the music you love. This is episode 58, recorded Friday, July 8th, 2016. Think of me as both your tour guide and filter as we look at some current campaigns by Sean Michel, the McCrary Sisters, Relent, Gillespie, and Anberlin. I hope you enjoy the show and find something you can connect with and fund. So, before we get into the campaigns, I know your time is valuable, and I appreciate you spending some of that time with me. To make things easier to find, I put links to everything we cover in the show notes. And in case you want to go back to a specific campaign and listen again, I've got timestamps for those campaigns in the show notes too. So I hope that helps. On to the campaigns. First up tonight is Sean Michel, originally out of Arkansas, with a Kickstarter campaign for a Roots gospel album. Now, you may recognize him from when he had appeared on American Idol back in 2007. He's been doing blues and gospel and rock and roll for a while, and he's really excited to be putting out this Roots gospel album. This will have an all-star crew behind it. John J. Thompson is the executive producer, and he's got an amazing group of musicians lined up as well, including Jimmy Abeg, who's a great artist and guitarist, who was part of Vector, and also worked with Charlie Peacock, Rich Mullins, and now Steve Taylor. And then Aaron Smith, who's an amazing drummer, who's played with the Temptations, the 77s, Rich Mullins, and toured with many others, and Eddie DeGarmo, a keyboardist known for both being half of DeGarmo and Key, and one of the founders of Forefront Records. Let's listen to a bit of what Sean's music sounds like from his song River Song. Here you go. You know, we go way down to the river, we go way down to the river, we go way down, Lord. All I see them people across the way. You know that church was real close to the water, and we was all lined up on the bank, my Lord. Oh, that old preacher stood about waist high up in the water, while all my brothers and sisters were standing there with the white robes looking like they've been reborn. Anyway, so this is Sean Michel. Now, as far as his campaign goes, his campaign goal is $20,000. He's just over 10% there, but he's got another 3 weeks left. This campaign closes July 31st. For $10, you get a digital download of the album. For $20, you get a CD and that download. $40 gets you the record and the CD and the downloads. That's vinyl and CD and download. And then there are more rewards, including shirts, a limited edition record, your name in the thanks, a camping trip, a potluck, a gospel blues tour, and even the original painting by Jimmy A. that served as the basis for the album artwork. So be sure to check that out. Next up are the McCrary Sisters with a PledgeMusic campaign for what will be their 4th CD, and this time it's a live CD and DVD. PledgeMusic doesn't show you the artist's actual dollar goal for the campaigns, but they do show us that they're just shy of 60% with 38 days left. This campaign closes August 31st. Let's hear a little bit of their music. The first is the song Fire. There's actually a clip on their campaign page. So here's the song Fire.
Cannot sleep, all I do is weep. Get out of my bed, sweat when enough of my head. Call the doctor, ask him what to do. He said medicine won't help you. Holy Ghost done got you. Feel like fire, fire, fire. Shut up in my bones. Sometimes I get lonely.
And this next one is Use Me, Lord, off their YouTube. Now, for this pledge campaign, $10 will get you the album as a download. $20 gets you the CD plus a download. For $30, you get a signed DVD. And then there are more items in the store, including hats and shirts, cookbooks and aprons, set lists and lyric sheets, and more. So be sure to check that out. Next up are Relent, a power pop punk alternative band out of Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia, with an Indiegogo campaign for a new album. Now, back in 2009, they started out as a youth worship band for their church, but they partnered with the group Change Your World to help spread awareness of fighting against human trafficking and modern-day slavery. Now, let's hear a bit of their music from their campaign video that's got an acoustic clip.
Love her, that's what I was told, for she's more precious than gold. Embrace whatever she has, and she'll do the same. Turn away my focus in a matter of time. I seem to lose my way, and it's as close to a crime, but guided by your love, I'll find my way back. Do I even deserve to feel this way? 'Cause I don't. I'm far away from perfect, and it seems like
So their campaign goal for this campaign is $8,000, and they're 10% there with 23 days left. This campaign closes July 31st. For $15, you get the download of the album a month early. For $25, you get a pre-release CD and that download. And then there are more perks available, including your name and the thanks, a shirt, a vinyl copy of the record, so be sure to check it out. Next up is a pre-order for Aaron Gillespie. Now, you might know him from Under Oath or The Almost, or might maybe remember his solo album Anthem Song from a few years ago, or Grace Through the Wandering that came out last year, which is a lot more like pop. But let's hear a bit of a song from that album, the Grace Like Wandering that came out last year, just so you know what he sounds like. And I'm going to play the track Wake Us Up.
But you said I have power over death. You are not dead yet. No, you are not dead yet. Wake us up, Holy One. Hallelujah. We are your daughters and sons. Only you can be God.
So that's Aaron Gillespie. Now, the pre-order for this album, or the deal with this album, is it's going to be titled Out of the Badlands, and he's doing a pre-order campaign for this new album, and the album comes out August 19th. It's going to be some originals, some covers, and then some new versions of Under Oath and the Almost songs. So he's got the pre-order right now. You can get the CD for $8.99, and that includes the digital download. You can get it on vinyl for $18.99. And then there are bundles that add coffee and a mug and even a wallet. So if you're an Aaron Gillespie fan, you've got to check it out. Next up, thanks go out to Indie Vision Music for tweeting about this next one. Anberlin is offering pre-orders for a box set titled Help Yourself. It's all 7 Anberlin albums remastered for vinyl with all new artwork, a 24-page booklet, and a custom slip mat. This is limited to 1,000 sets, and the first 200 have already sold out. But this will set you back $165, so it's probably for the hardcore fans. And I wanted to give a couple updates on some groups we had covered in earlier episodes. Back in episode 36, I covered the Grey Havens and their album Ghost of a King, and it came out a while ago, and it's incredible. In fact, it was the most mentioned album when Under the Radar's critics panel were asked to pick the best 3 albums out so far this year. And they've been doing some great interviews with Jesus Freak Hideout, Anita Lustria's show Faith Conversations, The Rabbit Room, CCM Magazine, and Chris Farby Live, or Fabry Live. So I've got links to all of those in the show notes. I just want to bring that to your attention. A lot of stuff going on right now with the Grey Havens. And then back in episode 38, I'd covered the Rivers and Robots campaign for the album The Eternal Sun. And there's a great interview with Sam Robinson that Fresh Radio did. And that is a really good interview. And you really need to check out their SoundCloud page because he's done interviews with a number of folks. So he's got King's Kaleidoscope, and we talked about them a couple weeks ago. And so, yeah, definitely check out Young Oceans. We talked about their campaign. So Sam's just doing some great interviews. And then speaking of great interviews, one more promotion I want to do is the Christian Rock 20. Paul Gibson's got some great interviews up there, including Project 86, Sherwood, and We Are Leo, all of whom we've covered on this show with their campaigns. So the links for all of those will be in the show notes. Now that's it for the campaigns for this episode, but I'd like to ask you to do something. So if this is your first time listening, I just want to say thank you. Maybe listen again. So stick around. If you like it, please subscribe. You can do that at iTunes, Stitcher, YouTube, wherever. If you don't, that's okay. Maybe try it again. See if it sticks. If you did, though, I made it really easy for you to learn how to subscribe. If you head over to the website, crowdfundingchristianmusic.com, there's a little subscribe button at the top, and you click on that, and it'll show you how to easily subscribe on a bunch of different platforms. So there you go. If you've been along the ride for a while, thank you. For you, I have the Dare to Share. The show notes and the website have links to the podcast page on Facebook and Google+, as well as Twitter and YouTube. Grab the post or video for this episode, episode 58, and share it or retweet it, either on your wall or in a private message, maybe just one other person that you think might connect with what we're doing. And if you back any of these campaigns, or if you just want to help them spread the word, be sure to let folks know about these campaigns before they close. And if you want to send me feedback, head over to the Facebook page for the podcast, like it, and message me. Follow @TheOtherCCM on Twitter, shoot me a tweet, or you can email me, feedback@crowdfundingchristianmusic.com. If you like the theme song at the beginning of the show, it's Hypostatic Union by a group called the X Structure out of South Africa. All their music is Name Your Price over at Bandcamp right now, so be sure to check them out. In the meantime, I am Garrett Godfrey, and I want you to keep coming back. There's almost always a new episode every week. There are lots of more campaigns to cover. In fact, if you want a sneak peek, head over to the website and check out the new page coming soon. Until next week, remember, great music doesn't just happen. Get involved.